For the next 24 hours, I'm locking myself into a Korean PC cafe with unlimited foods, snacks, drinks, and video games, as long as I keep paying. Well, it might sound like a dream for every gamer, but with just 2 rules: no leaving and no sleeping.
Honestly, I don't know how I'm still alive.
This challenge might turn out to be more of a nightmare than just a dream. Stay with me until the end to see if I make it or not. First, to start up my challenge, I charged up 24 hours at the kiosk, and it only cost around 20 bucks. After getting settled, I realized I hadn't eaten anything all day. So I pulled up the food menu and wow, this place has more options than some diners in New Jersey. All I had to do was just click what I want on the screen and it gets delivered to my seat. Payment, done at the seat too. I was kinda expecting the food to be microwave trash, but no, this looked way better than my own cooking. Trust me, I'm a good cook. I devoured a mixed rice and chilled with some YouTube. 1 hour into the challenge, and so far I'm thriving.
First meal of the day. That was the best food I ever had in my life. Actually not. Alright, so we finished up our food, and since we're full now, it's time to enjoy the heart of the PC cafe. Gaming time!
In this Korean PC cafe, I have access to every online game you can think of, even the Steam ones. But wait, it gets better. Playing here actually gives you bonus EXPs and even unlocks exclusive skins that you can't get anywhere else. Now that's a real pay to win, isn't it? After a few games in, something felt off. Not in the game, but in me. Turns out, my body was screaming for some caffeine. So I went to order some coffee and snacks and look at this. This menu, it's not just a simple snack list.
This is just like having a Starbucks ready right next to your gaming PC.
Snacks and coffee showed up in a minute, and guess what the best part is? No tip at all. What could get better than this? Prices? Super fair. And the quality? I mean, just look at it. I don't even have to say anything. So, there I was, living the dream. Snacking, sipping coffee, watching YouTube. 4 hours into the challenge, and honestly, this place felt like heaven. And that is when my friend Jungtae gave me a bad news.
야, 근데 24시간 진짜 할 거야?
요즘 같이 준대.
24시간? 근데 나도 해야 돼? 나 필요 없잖아.
같이 찍어야지.
아 근데 내가 진짜 오늘 진짜 가봐야 돼. 진짜 중요한 약속 있어.
아, 같이 찍기로 했잖아 오늘.
아 진짜 가봐야 돼.
왜?
진짜 중요한 게 갑자기 생겼어.
여자냐?
인정?
인정.
Well, I had to say goodbye to my buddy and face the rest of this challenge alone in the glowing battlefield of RGB lights. And before I knew it, I was halfway through the 24-hour challenge.
And as you can see, the clock in the middle is the hours used, and the clock on the right is hours left. I've been here for 13 hours now. Hooray!
Energy drinks were never really my thing, but hey, no sleep, no mercy. So I took a few to stay awake, and it made me like this at midnight. Yeah, that was embarrassing. After dancing and lip-syncing like a caffeinated lunatic, I got hungry. So I went for the king of the PC cafe cuisine, ramen noodles. Apparently, the smell was so powerful it started a chain reaction. Dude next to me got one for himself too. You're welcome, stranger. Once I finished the food, the staff came over and cleaned up everything for me. I didn't even have to move. With a full stomach and 0 responsibilities, I dove back into some solo gaming. But then, it finally hit me. Fatigue. Real, creeping, I need a bad kind of fatigue.
I had all the food I needed, all the hydration I needed, and all the caffeine I required. But without sleeping and fresh air, this is really a pain in the ass. I could fall asleep anytime now.
I remembered seeing a sink with a toothbrush kit in the hallway when I first walked in, and I laughed to myself like, who on earth would actually use that? I did some stretching to wake myself up, watched more YouTube, more movies, literally anything to kill time. Played more games, but I was yawning so much I think I was pressing keys half asleep. At one point, I realized I was basically on autopilot, just clicking, moving, no thoughts. And then I looked at the clock, it was 8 in the morning. I survived 18 hours, but I still had 6 more to go. I felt like my soul left my body for a second. My eyes were bright red, tears were rolling down. Headaches hit me like a rogue attack. I felt dizzy, cold, basically carrying every single debuffs in the game.
I think I've been up for about 30 something hours without sleeping.
And at this point, none of the entertainments, gaming, videos, Netflix, movies, whatever, are intriguing. None of them are. I just want to sleep. And this experience is actually giving me a lesson, making me realize how precious my daily life is. You know, being able to sleep whenever I want to sleep, being able to eat whenever I want to eat, being able to drink whenever I want to drink, and being able to play whenever I want to play. And you need the fresh air. I miss the fresh air so much right now, guys. There are some PC cafes that have windows, but this place that I'm in, there's no windows at all.
Well, a roll is a roll, a challenge is a challenge. So I grabbed more caffeine because apparently that's a secret weapon here. I powered through, doing my best to kill time until that sweet 24-hour alarm finally went off.
Only 120 minutes away from leaving this place, guys. But before I leave, for the last time, I'm gonna order some food. And this is gonna be my last meal in the PC cafe today.
To be honest, this challenge would have been impossible without food. So when it came to my last meal at the PC cafe, I went all out like it was my final feast. And this, folks, is the caffeine mountain I climbed in the last 24 hours. Someone send help. Or more coffee. And the 24 hours. It just turned into a day. Oh my god. I survived. Let's get out of here. Let's get out.
24 hours of strapping in that cafe. I'm finally out.
I finally stepped outside. The sun hit my face like a blessing, and for a second, everything felt unreal. No keyboard clicking, no snack wrappers, just fresh air and real life. And you know what? After this, I think I'll live each normal day a little more gratefully. Thanks for watching my very first video, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. Because trust me, there's a lot more coming. See you in the next one!